Eutrophication by
Nathan Manaroth.
and Max Fong.
What is eutrophication?
Eutrophication happens when there are too many nutrients in a lake or other bodies of water, mainly from fertilizer runoff from land, making the water high in nitrogen and phosphate.
Those nutrients in the water get eaten by the algae, causing it to grow and reproduce quickly, forming a thick green layer on the surface of the water, called algal bloom.
This algal bloom blocks and absorbs sunlight shining on the water, causing plants who need this light to photosynthesize to die.
The bacteria will decompose all of its dead biomass and grow and reproduce using lots of oxygen in the process.
Water without oxygen is called anoxic. Animals who live in this water will die due to the lack of oxygen.
There are two types of eutrophication: natural eutrophication and cultural eutrophication, otherwise known as accelerated eutrophication. Natural eutrophication is without human interference.
And cultural, otherwise known as accelerated eutrophication, is when humans speed up the process by increasing the amount of nutrients added to the lake or body of water.
An example of natural eutrophication is aquatic succession. Aquatic succession is the process in which a lake or body of water gradually fills itself up with sediments, making land.
An example of cultural eutrophication is when fertilizer is added to the water, therefore increasing the amount of nitrogen and phosphate in the water.
Some aquacultural scientists and pond managers will add fertilizer to the water intentionally to increase the rate of primary productivity.
But what is primary productivity?
Primary productivity is the rate at which plants and other photosynthetic organisms produce organic compounds.
Lake eutrophication consists of three stages: oligotrophic, mesotrophic, and eutrophic.
Oligotrophic lakes has low nutrients, few aquatic plants, cold water, and high quantity of oxygen.
Mesotrophic has moderate nutrients, some sediment accumulation at the bottom, and warm water.
Eutrophic lakes have high nutrients, low quantity of plants, lots of sediment accumulation at the bottom, and has very low oxygen.
Eutrophication is a positive feedback loop. Being high in nutrients, it leads to plant growth. These plants eventually die and are broken down by bacteria. The bacteria that break down the dead biomass require oxygen to do so, reducing the oxygen concentration in the water. This decrease in the levels of oxygen dissolved in water leads to the suffocation of other aquatic species. In order to break down the dead biomass of the aquatic species, the bacteria will have to consume more oxygen, and the cycle continues until the water becomes anoxic, causing all non-bacterial life in the water, such as fish and plants, to die.